Alright, welcome back to the Booga Box live stream. It is Monday night, Medium Project Monday. We're working on the Jelly Cube earrings, so hope everybody had a good weekend. Giving quick looks here. I know I'm having a few little issues. Hopefully things are ironing out when I first started, so hopefully everything's going to work good tonight. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, my beard's a little weird tonight. If you look sideways, ended up in a had a rubber band in it and left it in there. It was wet. Now it's just a crazy mess. It's already free range. So, and of course, Facebook has to. My laptop Facebook is messing with me again, and I can't see anybody. But anyway, I can still talk. It's still coming through, I think, for most people. So, hope everybody had a good weekend. Don't forget to give a thumbs up, like, shares, all that good stuff on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. And we're going to go ahead and get started on this here. Let me get my camera flipped over to the top. So you'll see here we're working on cutting these coils up. We made these coils up last Monday, and I broke my clippers. Now I already put those up, but got me a new pair. I don't even know how to pronounce nip or whatever. I've got side cutters of this brand. I've got some big cutters I can use on thick stainless. So when I needed to get a new pair of small ones, and I figured I might as well try this brand, and so far I liked it. Did a little bit today. Trying not to do any of my Monday night outside the stream, which is becoming very difficult. I keep working on it outside the stream. But I'm like, okay, because I could have cut all these up earlier today. Once I started, I was like, ooh, this is going to be nice because these are clipping nice. But I also did get me a jeweler saw and with a bunch of different size blades to play with. And I was playing with some other coils today, practicing up with this. I haven't used one before, so it's a new experience. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into clipping here. I might have to get a little close because these are small. Like I said, we're making... The inner diameter of these rings is 1.6 millimeter, so they're pretty tiny. I gotta be a little careful that I'm not going to clip into the ring next to it. Once I get into a groove, though, it normally starts moving fairly quickly. When I've done bigger ones anyway, I haven't hand clipped anything this small ever. So I thought about trying to use a jeweler's saw on this, but I was afraid it was going to take away too much material. So, plus I'm not used to it yet either, so I want to get more practice in. So right now I'm probably up to about 50-60 rings right now already. 40 to 50, I guess. Come on, get back in where I need it. But hopefully I'm not blocking any view either. It's a little time-consuming process here, but I figured that's why I wanted to kind of show it on the stream. It'll be a little, in a way, a little boring maybe, just watching me clip wire, but it's part of the process when it comes to doing chainmail, depending on, what you're doing. Well, I'm going to try, turn on some background music here. Oop. Okay. I didn't mute. And get feedback. Come on. Okay, there we go. Alright, now I think we're good. We'll see how everything goes. I keep getting knocked on my... Like I said, not on YouTube. It's only been on Facebook that I'm getting knocks for the background music, so... We're going to keep going with it and just deal with it. Like I said, this is a tedious little job here. Ring cutting, and overall this isn't going to be a huge piece when it's done. It's going to be a jelly cube, but a 3x3 jelly cube, so it's going to be pretty small. And but I think they're going to make nice earrings. We're going to anodize them up too during the stream when we get to that point. I don't know if I'm going to go one color. I'm going to do a rainbow effect. I'm not sure yet. The only thing that I'm not going to do on the stream would be the cleaning and tumbling. once I get done clipping all these, I'll put them in the tumbler and clean them up. I mean, I'll put them through the process when we're going to anodize, but I've had this wire for a while sitting around, so I want to get it divorced and give it at least a decent clean up here. And then, so next Monday, oops, what did I do there? I think I just screwed that ring up. Oh, no I didn't, cool. Next Monday, we'll start weaving this together and get it into jelly cube form. It's going to be a tiny one, like I said. I've only done the one jelly cube to begin with, and this is going to be the a tiny jelly cube. Alright, there's my little leftover piece. Get it out of the way. So that should be about 60 rings right there. That's kind of crazy thinking that that's 60 rings right there. And again, it's locked up on me. I'm just going to have to go the other way for some reason. Try to view this in a different... just pausing, just doing nothing. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with this, but it's driving me bonkers now. It's been happening here a lot more lately. I was wanting to mess with this over the weekend, but I got busy Saturday. Let's pause here. All right. Saturday, I spent most of Saturday working on. Check where my ring is here. Working on band website, which was good. I got a lot of stuff done, got everything caught up, got all the music put on, all that good stuff. I think there was 18 pieces, or 18 different instruments. Flute, clarinet 1, 2, trumpet 1, 2, trombone 1, 2, all those. So I had like 18 different instruments, and then I had, in each one of those I had, I think it was 8 or 9 pieces of music. So I had to get all those PDFs uploaded to the website, get them all linked up so kids could easily go there, find it, print them up. Got that done, got the band parents stuff updated, so it took most of Saturday. I actually worked a little bit Friday night, and a little bit Sunday morning, but it's all taken care of now, so that's good and ready. So I got some stuff accomplished. Yeah, and it locked up again, so we're going to have to, I'm just going to switch over and watch it from this other side. And hopefully I don't miss any comments. Again, I apologize if Facebook would work right. I don't know, like I said, it's only on this laptop. Maybe I should pull out my phone and watch it on my phone, maybe. Sorry if I'm a little out of screen here. I'm trying to find my comment area here so I can zoom in on it. Okay, that's there. And we'll see if I see comments, guys. Again, I'm sorry. I'm really driving me nuts with this Facebook thing never working quite right. And like I said, it's only on this laptop running Windows 10. Everything else, I can't. I got the other laptop hooked up with lasers, and I really don't want to unhook it from the lasers. Alright, so we refresh that, and I've got that open, so hopefully I'll see comments. If not, I apologize. But we'll just get back to getting some cutting done here. Like I said, tedious process, but I kind of wanted to do it all. One, for if I got anybody watching that's not into chainmail and knows all the little details when it comes to it, it's kind of nice to kind of show the process that can take a while. And if you're into chainmail, you know it, but a lot of people into chainmail, they don't make their own rings, they buy them pre-cut. And I do when it comes to anodized aluminum, but here for the past several years now, if it's just bright aluminum or any other metal, I'll cut my own. I won't. Okay. And normally I use the ringinator for it, but these are so small. Too small for the ringinator. Too small for the Pepe tool. I'm going to work on making up a jig that I can use the jeweler's saw with these tiny things where I can use it. But again, on some projects I'll have to watch what I'm doing. And like this one, I was afraid if I went too small, they're not going to work for Jelly Cube. It's going to become stiff. So I want to make sure that I had right, because I figured out, I started with the wire diameter. I knew what wire I was using. That's all I had. I needed to figure out the AAR and what size ring to make. And make sure I'm running the right camera. So I used a chainmail. I wrote it down here. I mentioned it last week. Chainmail ring. Move out of the way. Chainmail ring aspect ratio calculator. Look for that. It's a nice little program if you're on PC. Hey Larry, good to see you. I'm not seeing the comment over there, but I see it there without my video working. Weird. Weird. We're working on cutting up some niobium wire to make Jelly Cube earrings. We're going to anodize these up once we get a little further in the process here. But we're going to do a 3x3 small Jelly Cube earrings. I used 1.6 millimeter wire, made a mandrel, and coiled up these rings, and now we're just clipping them. Nothing I have is ringinator's too big, won't cut these small little rings, so we're hand clipping them. I'm still debating on if I'm going to weld them or not. I'm not sure. This niobium's pretty thin stuff. So, awesome. Love niobium colors. Yeah, I enjoy it thoroughly. I bet that's all I use for my ear hooks anymore is niobium. So, I'll color up those if I need to. And then I sell the ear hooks. I sold many events where they're like, man, I love these ear hooks. They're not giving me any problems, and they'll buy several to replace their stock, their own earrings at home. Plus, like you said, they anodize up really nice. So, and I use 20 gauge and 22 gauge for the ear hooks. Some people like the bigger ones. Some people like the smaller wire. So I make them up in both sizes. But yeah, we're gonna hope. I'm not gonna work on this outside on Monday, or I'm not gonna work on this outside of the live streams on Monday nights. Other than probably cleaning these rings, but kind of wanted to show the whole process of it. So it'll be a little lengthy, and I mean I could finish this up in probably, I would imagine, 2 days if I wanted to. But we're gonna expand it over a few weeks. It's not an order, so we're just gonna have some fun with it, and then show some different processes. Like I said, we'll pull out the anodizer here, and if I decide to weld it up, we'll pull out the welder. Still need I haven't tested this camera with the welder yet. The other camera was okay at a distance, but you got too close and it starts screwing it up. So I need to test out this camera with welding. What camera are we on anyway here? I probably need to get a little lower. Like I said, it auto changes the camera, so I gotta look to see what camera we're on. This was a pretty big coil here, so it's probably going to be close to enough for, what did I figure up I needed per, it was 20, 100, around 120-ish per earring. So this will probably be enough for one earring here for sure already. And I don't know if I got enough here. I mean, I got more wire I could do, but what I've pulled up, I'm just going to cut up everything I got. If I got enough to do two sets, I'll do 2 sets, and then we'll anodize them up differently. Thinking the first one I'm probably going to do some type of rainbow effect with it, you know, so you can kind of see some colors. Thought about just doing a straight up, only one color, but doesn't necessarily show off the brilliance that you can get from niobium. I enjoy working with it. I like titanium too. Titanium's definitely tougher, but I enjoy working with it too. I've still got I anodized some turquoise and some yellow that I've been meaning to work into I think it was 730 seconds. I think I was gonna do a Byzantine with it, and then I anodized them up, and I haven't done anything with them yet. They're still sitting over there in the bag and waiting. They came out pretty good though. I need to get my station set up a little bit better to get my etch, multi-etch working more fashionably. I gotta be careful with the cats and that, and oops. So I'm trying to figure out a little bit better setup, and now I have, marbles now upstairs, so I don't have to worry about her getting into it, but just gotta be a little more careful with having one down here. Which is kind of not funny, but I feel sorry for her. My marble kitty, she had an appointment today to go get a tooth pulled. They kept saying she had a bad tooth and needed to get it taken care of, and we had to put it off 2 weeks ago. She was supposed to go in, and they had an emergency with another animal. Weren't able to do it. Put it off, went in today. They went in, put her under, got in there, and they couldn't find a tooth that was bad or loose. Oh, come off there. That ring gonna work? Yeah, I thought I screwed it up. So yeah, they put her under, got in there, couldn't find a tooth that was bad, and they actually said her teeth were actually in really good shape for as old as she is, and so they gave her a cleaning, and that's about all they could do. So they said her gums were good, her teeth were good. Feel sorry for her. She got home and was falling over herself. I felt bad. But she's home now. Okay, wrong way. Let's try to go. Gotta clip off this first one and get out of the way. There we go. Clip off the crud. I had most of it clipped off, but there's still a few little parts. And I probably won't even count these when I'm done. There's going to be, these things are so tiny. Like I said, I should, we pulled out one before. Here's the current jelly cube we're working on. Like I said, this one I'll just kind of play with whenever I get a chance. We're almost up to 10 by 10 on it. It's all bright aluminum that I cut up myself. These are the ring size that it works with. Let's see if I can zoom in here. Oh, I know I can. It's just a matter of getting in there, and can I get in? So there's the rings that this one's made out of, and this is the rings that the new one, the earrings are going to be made out of. So they're quite a bit different. That one would fit inside that one easily. These were 0.64 millimeter. I believe. What is it now? I'm missing messages, I can already tell. There it goes. Hopefully it'll stay in there. Yeah, so like I said, that one we're just kind of working on whenever I get a chance, or if I got a week, one of our stream nights sometimes, I'll, oops, wrong way. We'll pull it out just to work on something as we're bypassing the week to get to the next project or whatnot. Working on it at events. Like I said, whenever I get a chance. And it's just going to grow and grow. I don't know when I'll stop. I'll just keep cutting up rings for it. That's what I'll do with a lot of things. What am I doing? I'll just cut more rings and we'll just keep going. So we'll get back to chipping, clipping. Like I said, tonight's just going to be a clipping night. A little boring in a way, I guess, but is bending rings any funner? Over and over again? Yeah, if you're me, I guess, yes, I enjoy it. There are sometimes, every chainmailer I'm sure has those days where it's like, ugh. There are days when I come down and it's like, okay, I gotta work. Oh, but I don't want to. So it's like any other job. There are days that it kind of blows. Now, it might be different if it was a hobby. Like I said, though, this is my main source of income for helping out my family. My wife got her own thing. But this is what I've done now for the last 7 years. Whole time I've been in the chainmail for, well, we're coming up probably on 30 years now. I was 20 years old when I first seen chainmail. And loved it ever since. I just played around with whatever I used to have, old clothes hangers and, you know, just random wire for the first many years. And then again, it was, I hadn't went to a Renaissance festival in a long time. Finally went back to another one. I knew what was going to happen. I was like, I can't go into some of these places. And it didn't matter. I seen it from afar, and I was like, it just made me, you know, when I first seen people doing it, it was all just fence wire, you know, nothing colorful per se. And now they had all this anodized aluminum stuff, and I was like, ooh, boy, that's pretty. Did you start your new inlay yet? Yeah, we're actually about line 6 or 7 in it now. We've had 2 Thursdays in it. This Thursday we're actually gonna, at the end of the stream this Thursday, we'll show the picture of what it is and who it is. Right now we've just been working on it with a no name to it because I wanted to kind of I want to get into it a little bit before we're going to say who it was and show the actual graphic that I have for it. So, but we'll do that this Thursday. I'm hoping I'll get a little more done on that. I was hoping to this weekend, but then, like I said, I had a band website I had to get updated for them, and so I got that done this weekend. Though now I have it, they contacted me today. They wanted to see if I could do a graphics for a t-shirt for their marching show t-shirts this year. So I got to work on that next too. It's never ending, but I enjoy doing it. So my old band, I'm just an old band geek. So clippy. Sometimes I can get into a real groove here, but I'm kind of thinking actually about getting another set of these because I do like them, and maybe trying to modify them a bit. I've seen a few other pairs that were a little smaller. I forget the brand they were. Decent brand, but they were a lot more expensive. But I couldn't find a size on their tip size. I'd like something to get a little bit smaller, because if I go any smaller than this, these probably won't work for too much more. Awesome, I tried to catch you Thursday. Cool. Thank you, Larry, for dropping in. Appreciate it. Hang out, fart around, do some chainmail. Now, I've kind of half been tempted here. We do Monday, Wednesday, Thursday chainmail. Mondays are medium project. Wednesdays are a small project. Thursdays a large project. Tuesdays and Fridays in my normal day-to-day is my laser days. And I've been halfway tempted to maybe doing a stream on Tuesday nights with a laser project. I just don't know yet if I really want to do that yet or not. We already have enough going on with all this. I stream 3 nights here, but I also stream one other night on Sunday nights for a race team that I'm part of, online racing team. And so I can get a little busy that way too. Well, last night was a crazy stream, I'll tell you. We normally start an hour practice before we start our team races on Sunday nights, and it's kind of one I'm hosting, so I'm not able to race in it. I host it and stream it for the team. And we were about 2 minutes away from starting qualifying last night when I was streaming, and Buzzy, the little turd boy, where is he at now? I think he's outside right now, sleeping on a chair. He comes running in with a bird. He hadn't caught a bird in a while. And yeah, so as soon as I'm getting ready to start qualifying, he's coming in with birds. So I tell everybody, hold on a minute, gotta take care of the cat and the stupid bird. Though, he hasn't caught a whole lot lately, since he's diabetic now. He really doesn't go chasing after things. And I think the way he catches a bird is just sit out there like a statue. Because I've actually gone out there and seen him laying down on the concrete, not moving, and birds hop right up to him. They're a foot or so away. And I have to run out there and chase the bird off because I'm like, dumb bird, get away from the cat. So the only thing he's really caught for me lately has been mice. He's caught a few mice, but... And to his credit, in a way, I don't think he wants to kill them, and he normally does. And I'd say 90% of the stuff he catches, he brings to me alive. So, Marble, on the other hand, when she was outside cat, she killed about 90% of what she brought in, but I will say, for her credit on that side, most everything she brought in were freaking moles. She was a mole hunter, man. She'd go out there and just patiently wait for a mole. And she, you know, in the 2 years she was outside, year and a half, she probably brought me in 40, 50 baby moles or teenage moles. But now she used to always be an inside cat. We had problems with her and another cat in the house. So she came down here. She started wanting to go outside. And she kind of got outside. You know, got some little scraps I forgot to move. So yeah, I don't even know where we're up here now. I think when I counted all these up, and was measuring them, I had about, I think it's right around 500 to 600 rings total. So, all right, let's clean up our edge. So, yeah, I don't know if you're still stuck around, Larry, but if you're still here, I do thank you again. And if you're getting ready to leave or whatnot, hopefully I'll catch you Thursday. Like I said, we always start at 7:30 too, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, so check those out. And for anybody else too, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Find us on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Trying to get up to 500 likes on Facebook. We're at about 320, 330, I think. So, we got up to 300 end of last year. Wanting to get to 500 now and do a bigger giveaway. I do want to do some other smaller giveaways still. But I want to do a bigger one when we get to 500. I never want to say what I'm going to give away, but I'm going to give away a couple bigger things, I think. Oh, you're still here. Okay, I wasn't sure if you were leaving when you posted that earlier or not, so keep having to look around everywhere. And I gotta look over at the other screen for video for myself, since I'm glad at least my laptop is showing me comments, even though my video is frozen on the laptop. Because finding comments over on my other screen was kind of a pain in the butt. Like I said, figured tonight was just going to be mostly clipping. I don't even know how far are we in tonight. Half an hour maybe? Yeah. Not quite halfway through these, but when I was test cutting with these, I figured it'd probably take me about an hour and a half to cut all these up. Maybe just under. I'm not sure. That's the only thing that does suck with that screen prison. I'm not sure if I'm in camera view or not, or if I'm blocking it with my head. Gotta get pretty close though, because these little rings. Definitely some of the, not necessarily tough, but when I'm cutting up 1/4 inch for the galvanized shirt that I've been working on for years and years, using much bigger pliers, so your hands get worn out a lot quicker cutting that thicker stuff there. But it's easier to get into them because it's such a big inner diameter there compared to this. Like I said, these would probably be easier if I did have these tips were just a little bit smaller. Like I said, that's going to have to be my next thing. See if I can find some smaller ones or buy another set and modify myself. Sometimes I can get the perfect spot on them, and other times I gotta try to work it towards it. But you know, I mean, hand clipping, that's what I used. That's the only way I used to do stuff. Like I said, when I first started, first guy I watched was at a Renaissance festival. He was just sitting at a little table and chair and had a big old coil of wire. Was coiling his wire up on a screwdriver and cutting them, and paid to go to the Renaissance Festival, and I sat there for 6 hours talking with him. I'd only seen probably a third of anything there at the festival, because the rest of it, near the end, it was like, oh, time's closing, I better just run around and see what's going on. And so that's what I started with, just clipping. Now, granted, nowadays I got better clippers than I had back then. Then I was just using some crappy old wire cutters, and now I've got all kinds of different cutters. And if a ringinator would work on this, these would have been cut up like a long time ago. So, you want to make sure you get in there and you get a good... It's easy to off-cut these where you'll end up making an oval because you're not right up against the cut before. That's why sometimes it takes me an extra second to make sure I'm lined up and butted right up next to that other one. Eventually I will be doing riveted chainmail. I still need a couple things, but I've got most everything I need to start doing some riveted. I've been wanting to do it for years, and I keep reading and watching. Got most everything I need. I do have my own modified pair of clippers, so I can do the overlap. I just need to get the... I'm trying to find what I want to actually use for the pounding part, where you put your ring in, and the piston part. I don't know what any of that stuff is called, but that's the only things I have left to get. I got everything else I need, so it gets tougher down here when you don't have a coil to hold on to. Oops, there. Had a runaway ring. Alright, that coil's done. It's such a little bitty pile with so many rings. It's so crazy. Where we at here? I'm not seeing anything there. I think the stream's going okay. Hopefully nobody's having any problems with it. I got a little yellow going on, but I think that was when I first started up and YouTube was giving me Facebook was giving me a problem. Alright. Yeah, let's go with this little bitty one here. Ready? That one's got a good clean. No, thought I had a good clean there. Where'd it go? Alright. Well, I won't camera run that far camera, so I need to try to stay lower. It's always easier when these coils are longer. Let's see here. Yeah, for the rest of this week, I've got a couple bracelets I need to get taken care of. Order-wise, hoping to get some good testing on the laser going tomorrow, though. I have put off the testing that I've been wanting to do for a while. Hoping I'll get that done tomorrow. Though, tomorrow is mowing day. Every week I try to pick the coolest day of the week to go out and mow. since we've been in the mid-90s and upper. So tomorrow we're supposed to be under 90 as a high, so hoping to get a good mowing early enough tomorrow. I don't hate mowing, I just hate hot days. I've said it 100 times, I just need to move up north. And now I think I could live in Alaska and be comfortable. Wife, on the other hand, would probably like Florida. And that's probably why we're still in Kansas City. She wants to go south, I want to go north. We live in the middle, so have days she likes and days I like, I guess. It's been a little hot summer already, man. A lot of 90s already. I think there's only been 3 or 4 days out of the last month that we haven't been in the 90s or higher. Ready for winter. I always see those memes, you know, ready for winter, and then blah blah blah. You'll like it when you're there. And no, give me winter, any day. What was the wife watching the other day? She was like, it was in August, and they had a high of like 73. And she's like, August 73. Yeah, I think it was Wisconsin or something. It's like, yeah, you want to go there? No. I think there are times that she likes cold weather and times she doesn't. I think we both enjoy the weather of an underground cave where it's the same temperature all year round. Come on, get off there. And we're down the last few rings in this coil. Like I said, it's always a pain getting those last couple off. Did I screw it up? No, you're still good. Oh, come on. Yeah, there's only 2 left on there, and I'm not going to fight it. Get out here, little clippies. Got some dust from when I was doing them earlier, or before I put them in my package. I just dumped out the package I had them in. So I love Michigan. We're about 2 miles from the lake to cooler than inland. Yeah, that would be sweet. I'd probably like it up there too, in a way. Somewhere up north, I think I would really enjoy. I liked when we were younger, we went camping up in South Dakota, North Dakota. I think that was some of the funnest times and awesome weather. I loved waking up. I think we went in early July, and we were camping out in the Badlands and went to bed one night and woke up. We had snow on the ground. It was awesome. I woke up and it was the best morning ever. And, you know, it was all nice because, I don't know, it's probably by, 10 o'clock. There wasn't a whole lot of snow, but there was snow. But it melted off. High of like 62 or something. It was an awesome day. I remember that morning very vividly. Everybody else was freaking out, and I was out there in my shorts going, I love it. And I think I was about 14, 15. And they thought I was crazy, but that's how it was. I remember going to band camp, or band practice, during marching season in October when I was a kid, and they gave me the Polar Bear Award because I'd show up for 7 a.m.s where it's 50 degrees. Everybody's out there with coats and stuff. I'm out in their short sleeve shorts. Let's march. I'm ready to go. That's my weather. Kind of funny that I actually found that stupid award. It was stuck to the inside of a box that I'd used for other things through the years. I think it was about a year and a half ago. I was cleaning out the storage room and going through some things. I had this old cardboard box I've had for 30 years. I just reused it for different things through the years, and under the inside bottom flap, I was taking the box apart and I flipped it up, and there was this little card in there and a Polar Bear Award, and I was like, what? That can't be the award from my senior year in high school. Sure enough, it was. I was like, yeah, I keep too much stuff for way too long. If I've had this cardboard box for 30 freaking years. It's probably less than that. I'm sure, it fell out of something else I had in the box at some point in time, but it was an old box, and needless to say. What happened happened to my music? Oh, I bet it was Facebook and this Windows 10 again. Like I said, if I'm any other system I'm on, if I'm watching YouTube, it'll just play and play and never stop. This Windows 10 stops after like 20 minutes. Alrighty, back to Clippy. Oh, though I guess I need to have it back up so I can see comments, dummy. Sometimes. I don't know about myself. Okay, a lot of times. Wife will agree to that one. Why are you always talking to yourself? I don't know, it's fun. Problem is when I argue with myself. And that happens way too much, I think, sometimes. I guess it's not arguing, it's just like anytime I'm thinking about what I want to do for a project or something, I'm like, do I want to do it this way? Do I want to do it that way? And I can never make up my mind. It takes me forever. I couldn't be like an army captain or something like that. I'm too indecisive sometimes when it comes to that. Certain things I'm like, okay, let's do. I get in the heat of the moment. Sometimes I'm better. I guess I'm better under pressure when it comes to making decisions than when there's no pressure. Oh, I screwed that one up. I felt it as soon as I cut. I slipped off my center, so if I would have kept it in there and went to close it, it would have been a lot smaller and definitely oval. Did I lose the tip of that? I sure did. You kidding me? I'm gonna have to look through all the little things, because yeah, I just lost the tip of my cutter. You're kidding me, really? I thought it was looking at me funny. I got a sharp angular right there. It's gone. Well, that blows big old chunkies. That's gonna make it even harder now. Hopefully. Check that out. Yeah, they're not bad. I'm not cutting far enough in to grab the other ring, so I guess that's a positive. But yeah, the tip of these new cutters are already freaking gone. And I thought, you know, price I paid to get a little bit out of them before they did that. I'm not cutting super thick stuff. Like I said, this is 0.663 millimeter wire. I'm getting a little cheesed the more I think about that now. I can't believe that already. I wonder if I can get a replacement already. I mean, it's only been a week and I've cut, what are we up to? Maybe 350 rings. 400 coming. It's a little. Yeah, warranty. I'm kind of wondering. I mean, normally, you know, Knips or whatever, however you pronounce these things, I've never had a problem with them, so I've never had to use their warranty. But yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that because that's a little. I mean, I am using the tip-ish. But, I mean, such thin wire, and niobium's pretty easy wire. If it was titanium, maybe wouldn't be so bad, but niobium's soft enough. I shouldn't break a tip off like that on such small wire. Yeah, it's definitely harder. Yeah, there's easily you can see a 1/16 going there easy. Definitely making it different to cut. And it has to be on this table. I'll have to look at this table a little closer. I got a lot of little bits from everything, but I thought I seen something fly off once right there before I started talking about it. But I thought maybe it was just a little piece. Like I said, I had these all in a bag, so I had some little parts inside because I didn't separate it. So I thought maybe that's what it was until I started cutting again, and it's like, yeah, I can do it. It's just going to take a little longer and a little more precise in where I'm cutting. That sucks. Guess I'll be looking at that. What did I have to... We just sent in our ice maker because it took craps on us. Probably a bad temper, yeah. Like I said, it'd be a surprise for them, but I mean, I've had several Tronics break on me. I've had my Girons. I've had those break on me, so I've already had everything break on me. But you know, the Tronics, I was well over 500,000 rings before I broke one of those. So Girons were less than that. But I will say on the Girons, part of that was me. I was doing too thick a ring. I knew I shouldn't have been doing them with it. And that's why I actually didn't ask for a warranty on those, because I was like, I was being a dumbass. So that was all on me. So I didn't ask for a warranty on those. Now, my Tronics, though, that was different. But it was past the warranty because I had them for so long. So yeah, we had our ice maker go out and had to have it. We just sent it in yesterday. Yeah, I dropped it off down at FedEx yesterday. Hopefully we get it taken care of here soon. I don't know what it is here lately. I had a bunch of stuff going out. We had our clothes washer is squeaking, though. I know what it is. I got a new belt for it, so though I do these new washers I absolutely hate too. I just hate everything. Alright, so, yeah, I just keep looking at them. It's driving me nuts. Trying to see where that, because it's definitely an 1/8 inch, and it's actually a little more, 16th at the top, but there's like a V in this side here now. Instead of just losing the point straight across or something, it pops up and comes back down, so it's like a chip just came right out of it. That's gonna irritate me most of the night now, I think. Wrong way. Could at least have made it through doing all these before you broke, right? Get over in this pile so I can check you later and make sure you're... I don't know if I'll be able to find the tip of this or not. It's gonna be such a small little piece. Definitely, I'm gonna have to come in at a better angle and actually trying to pull it out a little bit so I'm not clipping the ring after it. And I think I'm actually catching just a bit, but it's right at the perfect point where I'm going to make the next cut, so it hasn't been too bad. I just want to finish up these at least, and then I'll finish these up tonight, and I'll go look and see if I got these through. It was from Knips on Amazon. Shipped from Amazon, but sold through Knips. So hopefully, again, if I'm pronouncing their name right, I don't know. I make up names sometimes. Wife knows that all too well. If I don't know the name or can't pronounce it, I'll just make up my own. And that's what it will be forever. Yeah. See, that one I might have screwed up the ring past it. Let's make the cut and see. Yeah, that one ain't gonna work. Yeah, definitely making this more difficult, man. Where are we at in our time? We got 10 more minutes. 3 more coils. Like I said, when we get done there, we'll be around 550 to 600 rings if my estimates are right. And I normally try to underestimate whenever I do this kind of thing. I normally, you know, if I count out the rings that's on a coil, I normally minus it by 10 just to play it safe. So I normally always overcut. Have extra. I'd rather have extra than not enough. It's kind of like that measure twice, cut once, or cut twice, measure once. I don't know. Why? Come on. No, did I screw that one? Oh. Now I screwed up the next string though. It's getting harder to not do that. Especially on this coil. This is a super, super tight coil here. Yeah, I've got it somewhere. I was just thinking, where's my box that I got these in? I always keep them though. I still have all my boxes from all my pliers that I bought, so. Had me wondering for a half second. I didn't throw it away, did I? What was it? I threw something, a box away not too long ago for something that I needed the box for. Luckily, what was that for, man? I was returning something because it broke. I didn't have the box for it, and they said you got to return it in the original packaging and all that. And that's why I normally always keep all my boxes for anything until their warranties are up anyway. I had the shed full of power tool boxes and stuff there for a while. It's like, I'm not getting rid of them until my warranty's up. I know. As soon as I get rid of it, it's when I'm going to get screwed. And I talked about it a few weeks ago. With the washer when I was having problems with it. I still haven't figured out where the hell I bought that washer from. Washer and dryer set. I cannot find an email. I cannot find a receipt. Now in my file where I have the instructions and when I got it, I have the model number and all that stuff. I normally cut out the box and keep the all that information that's on the outside of the box. I have all that, but nothing on any of that stuff has anywhere on where I bought it from, which is so weird. And the only places I buy from are normally Lowe's, Home Depot, or Nebraska Furniture Mart. And I go log into all those accounts, and there's nothing there. At least the washer and dryer's not. So I'm at a loss. I've asked everybody, do you remember where we bought it? No, you keep all that information. Yeah, but I can't seem to figure out where I bought it from. And that's when I started YouTubing and finding out how to fix it myself, because if I can't find who I got it from, can't get a warranty on it. These washer dryers, they're just now just over a year. Screwed that one. Actually, that one bad. That's this next. No, maybe. Let's cut it. See what happens. Actually, not bad. Okay. Thought I really screwed up a couple there, but come on. Got a baby every ring now, man. And I figured it was going to take me an hour and a half to get through all these anyway, but seems to be taking longer now. I have to baby it. So again, I know it's kind of a boring night. We're just clipping rings, but you know, it is part of the process of chain mailing. If you're into chainmail, you know. If you're not, now you know. It's a very tedious process. And I know I've got several people that watch me on YouTube that aren't into chainmail, doing chainmail, but they watch me build it, so. Let's see here, where we at? 54. Well, we might get another coil done before we end. I guess we could just keep going till we finish them all up too. Though I do want to get done. I hadn't had much of a chance to spend with the cat since she got home. Though I didn't want to, when she first got home, I was going to spend a little time with her, but I couldn't be with her because she was falling over. She was still half drugged up. I know it's in a way funny, but I hated seeing it because we had another cat that was having a problem when she got older and started walking weird and had a hard time. And it just reminds me of that. And now, I mean, she's getting older, but that ain't her problem. I know she's just drugged up. Wife was like, if it was one of the kids, you'd be laughing your butt off. Yeah, probably. And she made me laugh with it, so. Because I was like, yeah, probably. But the thing with the kids is, you know, they can tell you. Cats can't talk to you. And let you know the problem. Or animals in general. In general, we've had dogs, we've had cats. We've had hamsters, fish. We've had all kinds of animals through the years. Like I said, we just kind of got, at the time when we moved here, there's some stray cats, and so right now we're kind of more into the cat side of things. And we've had dogs. Wife grew up with dogs. Hamsters, gerbils. I've had a ferret, a couple ferrets, some rabbits. I love all animals. That's why I hate my cats going after animals. Drives me nuts. Last few on this coil again. I also just feel like putting it to the side. It's like, let's do it later. Let's see here. Can I get... Just so tough getting in there. Alright, since we are getting close near the end here, so I guess I'll just kind of do some of my closing things and thank everybody again for dropping in or watching this later. I do appreciate it all. Gives me something to look forward to. Plus, I enjoy sharing chainmail with everybody. Started as a weird thing when we did an inlay for a customer and kind of just continued. And don't forget to check out Mailworks. I'm going to go ahead and put the link in there and put it in there. He hadn't had a stream in a while. I think he's been pretty busy here lately. But go over and check out Mailworks. Sean White over there is a great guy. Let's see if I can do an at Mailworks today. M-A... Why? There it is. Man, I had to get all the way to W today. Some days I can do MA. It's right there. Other days I have to go all the way out. But there's a link to Mailworks. Should take you to their Facebook page. He does some streaming there too. Go check out some of his past streaming. He's got some good stuff. I enjoy hanging out there when he's streaming. I haven't seen him, like I said, in a little while, but everybody's been a little hiatus here lately. You also get Bracken Mail supposed to start back up some streaming here soon. If you haven't checked it out, Joshua Bracken over there. He's a great guy too. I loved hanging out in his streams, and I bought all kinds of things, well, some things from him through the years. And don't forget to check us out too. Check out our Facebook page. We got more pictures on Facebook than we have on our website. Hoping to get that updated too. If I ever get not busy, which when will that ever happen? Seems like I'm never not busy. Days I take off, that I think I take off days. I'm not going to do anything, I'll say that. It doesn't happen. There are rare occasions. Normally it's whenever I'm not feeling good. That's about the only time I'm not really working on something. Daughter told us a few weeks ago I ended up taking off a Saturday. I was like, I'm not going to do anything today. Got done. She's like, you didn't do anything today? I'm proud of you. I'm going to call it a night. Thank you again for streaming tonight. I'll try to catch you Thursday, the big project. Have a great evening. You too, Larry. Thank you for dropping in, man. I do appreciate it. Sorry if it takes me a few minutes to see a message anymore right now. Hopefully we'll get that cleaned up here soon. But yeah, we're going to be closing up tonight here pretty quick ourselves. So I do thank you for dropping in. Definitely appreciate it. Somebody to chat with is always fun. And hopefully we'll see you on Thursday. So, yeah, we're running into our hour here, so I think I'll go ahead and just finish up this coil on the stream real quick, and then we'll probably call it ourselves. Get the cat done. Hopefully I can get her to eat some food. She got to stay on soft food for the week, so again, I do thank everybody for dropping in. Don't forget to check us out. Subscribe over there on YouTube, Twitch if you've got accounts. Keep updated on when we're streaming. Like I said, though, we stream our normal days of the week. Get used to those. You'll just drop in and see us. So, today's Monday, so we'll be back on Wednesday night. for small project night, I don't have anything necessarily lined up for it. I don't have any bracelets that I need to make up for their upcoming event. Though I do have a couple of order bracelets, but I'll probably have those done before we stream Wednesday. So we'll figure out something. We'll do something on Wednesday. But real quick here, let me go ahead and flip back over to our other camera. And so you can leave with a picture of my ugly old mug. But again, thank you all. Don't forget to give thumbs up, likes, all that good stuff. I do appreciate anybody that drops by for watching this now. Again, like I said, if you're watching this later, I definitely appreciate it. I have fun doing these, even sometimes when I'm here by myself. You know, it is what it is. I talk to myself anyway. So, otherwise, y'all have a great night. We'll check y'all out again on Wednesday. Peace.